We're about 25 miles south of Beantown, and this is a really good-looking golf course, Frank.
It is. It looks much older than what it is. It was first established just at the start of the new millennium, originally designed by Arnold Palmer. But it got that older look from Gil Hanse and Brad Faxon. But also, too, you know, if you're racking up a few points out there, or score, should I say, remember Gillette Stadium, home of the Patriots, just down the road. In the direction of the sand.
It looks like it. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. About 80 yards left, Frank. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. On the green. And a chance for birdie here on the first hole. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
That was a good run right there. Almost went in.
At least he's seen the line as it went past the hole. So just replicate that on the way back.
Shouldn't be a problem here.
Can't birdie them all, Rich.
Settles in over the putt. Nothing wrong with that par putt. He's made it. Frank, they renovated the par 5 second back in 2010. What'd they do to the hole, and how does it play now?
Well, they changed the green, especially the left side. There's a huge mound there now. It's still a driver off the tee, but before you could bail out on the left side, you can't bail out anymore. It's a devilish of a chip over that mound.
Those chocolate drop mounds give the course a really nice look.
Yeah, they just pop. And you can see them, and you know that they're problematic. Oh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290.
We are dead on 200 yards away. Vijay Singh, Charlie Hoffman, and Big Henrik Stenson, they all have one thing in common. They all tied for the low tournament score at TP. Frank, you've just hit one in the water. You don't want to compound the mistake. What's the mindset here?
This one right here, you've got to forget that big blue oasis in front of you.
This now the fourth shot after the last one was in the water.
Yeah, just somehow just get it on the green.
Frank made this hole just a little bit harder hitting it into the rough.
I would say a lot harder.
Frank, about 150 yards to that hole location. That was a pretty nasty lie out of the rough. You did the right thing there, Frank. Frank, you've been in this position. The hole hasn't gone the way you've wanted. What do?
Well, we'd all like to make birdies and eagles, but you know, that's not the name of the game. We've seen that. It's minimizing your mistakes. So right now is a perfect opportunity to try and minimize the mistakes. Get away with a bogey here. That's something to be proud of.
That is a tremendous shot right there. Touch and nerve. He had it all, and he has the bottom of the barrel. Birdie try up next.
Oh, this is straight at it.
That's a really good line. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. And that's a birdie. Frank, at 298 yards, the fourth is reachable for just about every professional. What might scare them off?
Well, that bunker on the left, that's really actually a chance to showcase your skills. And that's where you realize how much better professional golfers are. A good bunker play, especially on a hole like 4, and then you will get well rewarded.
This is a great place for a fan to watch, isn't it?
It is. You see so many different short shots around this green. The bunker shots from the left side, if you hit it over the back on the right, the little bump and run through the little valley in the green. Fun hole to watch.
Perfectly placed tee shot will set up an eagle opportunity, but then you see quite a few bogeys made here as well.
Yeah, if you stray a little bit, leave the ball too far short, then you have to play that pitch across the bunker. That's no fun. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Now on to the fifth, and Frank, a pretty challenging par 4.
Yeah, gentle dogleg to the left. There's a short bunker on the right. That's not really in play. You can just see that one on the left. Ideally, just want to hit something around 330 yards to this very difficult green.
That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle. Frank, the TPC Boston really starts to show its teeth here in the fifth hole.
Yeah, beautiful hole. That green up ahead, though, there's 3 different sections. Obviously, the easy section is that middle one where it just pokes out to the left.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one. Second shot.
Yes, he's holed it, Frank.
Unbelievable. From that distance.
11 feet away. This is one of the most challenging holes on the golf course, Frank. 465-yard par 4 sixth.
Yeah, just hit your tee shot in between those 2 trees. You don't have to be too aggressive. You really do have to hit this ball on the fairway because that green is tucked very close to the water.
Good contact, good result.
This looks like it's heading for the bunker.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. This is a good-looking shot. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Had every chance of going in.
Just trying to make clean contact from the rough.
No snack, though. Oh, painful lip out. This is a good putt.
Absolutely can't believe it. I thought that thing was stone dead in the center. Not a gimme, but well within his range. That is a solid par putt. We're at the 7th hole now, a Boston strong 600-yard par 5.
But it's reachable. There's enough mounding there. If a tee shot catches one of those mounds, it could kick another 20 or 30 yards and certainly make this reachable.
That's in the fairway.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
Out of the sand and back on the fairway.
Yeah, good shot. Just really utilized that little bit between the ears. Realized he couldn't reach the green and instead opted for fairway.
Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole, just for birdie. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
And getting ready for the putt.
No, Rich, that was a huge putt. You don't expect to make them from that distance.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Hole number 8 now, 213 yards in length, a par 3. And Frank, what can we expect?
Really narrow at the front of the screen. A lot of mounding. Ball normally kicks towards the left. One place you don't want to go, though, is that left bunker. The bunker shot's all downhill from there.
Headed for the bunker? Well, too bad. He'll have to play from the bunker. Not enough on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
Frank missed the green off the tee.
Yeah, but this is certainly a tricky little shot coming up here at the par 3.
Great professionals, Frank, they don't fear the green side bunker shot, do they?
No, because you can be as aggressive or as conservative as you want. You actually have far more options. And you don't have to hit the ball first.
No way! He holed it, Frank.
Great pitch shot.
And he's made the green. Real golfers, by the way, do not eat tuna sandwiches at the turn. They eat a hot dog, right?
Well, yeah, but if you make a mess of 9, then you're making hamburgers.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there. This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Frank, ball is in the rough here. What are the problems on this next shot?
Well, this is really where the skill level comes in. A good part. This is where the good player separates himself from the rest.
120 yards. Frank, here at the 9th, what are most players trying to do?
Well, you really have to be aware of that bunker. That's about 25 yards short of the green. If you finish up there, that's one of the hardest shots in golf, the long bunker shot. So you've got to carry that, even if you want to run the ball onto this green.
This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. That was not a very good read right there. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. And he has it for birdie. Well, such a beautiful time of year to play the game. The leaves are turning here in New England. It's a cool, crisp afternoon at the TPC Boston. And now we've made the turn. Frank headed to the back 9.
A nice par 4 to start. No fairway bunkers to worry about. Hazard left and right. And a green that shapes about 45 degrees to the left. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards.
Well, it's going to take a good one here, considering what they've already gone through, Rich. Right now, that green is going to look very small, so it's going to take a good shot here to give himself an opportunity.
Some really poor play to this point.
Well, not too bad. It's about 23 feet away.
He didn't hit the flagstick, but he still has a chance. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
And he has it, Frank.
I don't believe it.
Well done. Well, Frank, this is a tasty par 3, 231 yards. The 11th is all you want.
Yeah, there's a mound in the middle of this green. You can use that, so you can either pitch the ball into that, let it roll back towards the flag, or even if the flag's on the back, you make 3 here, just walk straight away to the 12th.
That's good stuff right there. Wonderful approach, and now a really good look at birdie. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Wow, I thought he made that. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Now at the 461-yard par 412, how do you play it, Frank?
Well, hit two of your best here. Somehow find the fairway, and then you take anything on the green here. You see a lot of sixes here over the years.
And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie. Oh, I liked that.
He'll need to be strong with this. Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. Second shot, good look at the green. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green.
Good read, good line, well played.
So a tester from 4 feet.
Comfortably knocks it in.
Frank, par 413. Just swing away with that big stick with the driver.
Big advantage if you've got another 10 or 15 yards left in the bag here. If you can carry that left side, you can certainly shorten this hole up. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. With that ball nestled down just a bit in that heavy rough. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Great shot to get the birdie. Clean this up with a tap. That's the idea. Just knock it in. Frank, at the 14th down, anytime you get a par 4 that is almost 500 yards, it gets your attention.
It does play downhill, though, so you don't have to smash away here. It's better if you can get something moving a little right to left. Then it will take the natural slope. You get a little more yardage out of it that way. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
And from the fairway for his second shot here. Frank, downhill shot here. Will he have to take it just a little bit easier?
Yeah, be careful with the ball position as well. If you play the ball too far forward and try and scoop it, it's not going to work.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. So this is the third shot to the par 5. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
This from 7 feet. Continues to roll it very well all day long. Now at the par 4 15th, what do you think of this hole, Frank?
Oh, I love the strategy involved here. It's not just necessarily a driver off the tee. Smart play often comes on top here because it's a second shot hole.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt. Well, that was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. And he has it for birdie. Frank, here at the 16th, you really see this sort of New England character, don't you?
Yeah, that stone wall now protects that sort of two-tiered green, and it sort of showcases the golf course. It just fits in beautifully with what Hans and Faxon have done to the golf course.
See if he can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. I have this at about 125 yards.
Oh, nice strike, Rich. Not quite directly in line with the flag.
Just drifting a bit to the right, but he'll settle.
It's no snack, though. Oh, now that is going to hurt.
This is a 13-footer. Oh, my goodness, Frank, that is painful.
Oh, yeah, that's the... You'd rather miss the hole at times, wouldn't you?
You love to watch him disappear, don't you? Just a little tap in here. Did the job right there. Frank, 412 yards on the card doesn't look like a whole lot, but...
You can play a little longer, because really you've got to play it down the right. Don't play it as a dog leg. Just go point A and then point B.
Headed for the bunker? Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
110 yards to the flag. Settles in over the putt.
A lip out's fine as long as it doesn't happen to you.
Has it. That's birdie. Frank, the 18th here at TPC Boston has generated a lot of buzz through the years, hasn't it?
It has, and those changes have just made this finishing hole so much better. The fact that they've narrowed up the front of the green, they've made that left side more severe. Now you can't bail out on the left. If you do, it's an awful little pitch or even a putt up the hill.
The addition of that putt bunker, Frank, how has that changed the hole?
Well, if you stray off the tee or find one of those bunkers with your tee shot, you really have to be aware of exactly the distance that little pot bunker is away. Because if you just sort of whack it out of the bunker and lay it up there, you find the next bunker, then you're in trouble.
Good lie in the fairway. A good chance to make something happen here. Good news is, Frank, you can see the golf ball. I guess that's out of bounds, and it'll cost him a shot. Getting set now for his fourth shot. Took the penalty after hitting it out of bounds.
Yeah, this can get away from him here.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Couldn't have done much better than that. An eagle is very possible. He'll need to be strong with this. Fairly long, 25-foot putt here. Ooh, almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
Good scoring opportunity. Third shot here at the par 5. Good putt. Frank, the great thing about TPC Boston, it generates fireworks. It's that kind of course, and we saw it today.
Yeah, and you can compare yourself.